He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's Conversation.
Friday. Ah, yes. Friday. And like every other day in the last couple months, we have no shortage of things to talk about today. But hey, welcome to the Joe Padula Show, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely. Woo! Love that cadence. Used to roll out to that cadence. You guys are hanging out with a former soldier with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team, Strike, 101st Airborne Division Air Assault, and I'm ready. I am ready for some real talk. I'm ready for some real facts. I am ready for your real opinions. And I'm ready to party with a purpose. So let's not waste any more time, okay? Here we go. Notice how I said let's not waste any time, and I took my time.
It's not a waste of time.
No, it's not a waste of time. VIP Bethany with us today. What's up, VIP Bethany?
Not a whole lot. It's Friday.
What does Friday mean?
Friday means it's extra exciting.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the best day of the week.
I thank God on a daily basis that He made me a man. Okay. Like every day. Jesus, thank you. Thank you for not making me say Friday.
You just said it.
What's up, babe?
Nothing much.
Man, babe, we got a lot to go over here today. And also hanging out with us, one of my questions today, we're about to go over all the topics, but is Montgomery County, okay, is the Montgomery County Veterans Service Organization about to get a new office? Got a big event going on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Kester. What's up, Andrew?
Thanks, Joe. Many people don't even know we have an office. Not only do we have a new office. Yes.
They don't even know you have one office.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, in a little bit, hey, veterans out there, battle buddies, and do me a favor. If you're a veteran, if you know battle buddies out there, start sharing this on your timeline, because we got some pertinent information. See the big word right there? Pertinent. Because, man, the Montgomery County Veterans Service Organization, they provide so much. I was doing my research.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I got to go there.
Yeah, there's 36,000 veterans in Montgomery County, growing every year.
Unbelievable.
And now there's less than half that are getting benefits.
Say, I got to talk to you. I'm one of those veterans.
Yeah.
I'm one of those veterans. We're going to do a one-on-one where this is going to be very important for you out there, all right? Oh.
I've been here since 2008, so I got here at Fort Campbell 2008.
Yeah.
Employed in 9, retired in 10. Didn't know this office existed till I got the job last year.
It's crazy, man.
It is. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I think it's about the location.
Yeah.
All about the location. You know, our old location was kind of in the corner.
Where was the old location?
Right in the corner. It's so in Veterans Plaza.
Oh, Veterans Plaza.
It's kind of the L shape.
Yeah.
In that left corner. So I think it was just not a lot of people saw it. Now we're right in the center.
So right in the center where it's going to be.
Right.
And Monday, you guys got a ribbon
We
cutting.
have ribbon cutting. Yes.
We're going to find out more about that ribbon cutting. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. Kids don't even know what a dial is anymore, Ben. You know what I mean? It's all touchscreen now.
Mm-hmm.
In my car, the touchscreen hasn't worked in months. Been listening to the same station over and over again. Thank God it wasn't NPR. Oh my God! No offense to NPR listeners, it's so boring.
NPR is fantastic.
No, it is not.
NPR is second to the Joe Padula Show and the Joe Padula Show alone.
Listen, I don't want to mock NPR here. I can't fall asleep while I'm driving.
Oh my God.
Okay, I can't do it.
Facts aren't riveting.
Facts. NPR facts. Speaking of facts, is the media not showing you the full clip of a white woman pulling a gun on a black woman at Chipotle? Have you guys seen this video yet?
No.
Oh, this is where was this? I believe this was in the great state of Michigan, right? Yeah. So Michigan there. Jillian Wutzenberg. She's 32 years old. Okay, Wutzenberg. What a name. Well, and her husband Eric Wutzenberg, 42 years old. She likes him older. Gives me hope. Well, they were charged with a felonious assault on Wednesday, a felony. This was over Oakland County, Michigan. And the confrontation was captured on cell phone video. But here's what the media is putting out, okay? Here, let me take a pause from our dubstep background music. Our music bed is what it's called in the industry. It's a music bed because we're laying on that bed. You see, that's how that works, okay? That's what they taught me in school years ago. Radio school, that was interesting. That was before the Army. That was where everyone's walking around going, "Hey, Joe, how are you? Talk to me like a normal human being, please." Okay? Hey, my name is Skip. No, it's not. Your name's not Skip. Okay? I saw your tag. Okay? Your name is Harold. It's all right. Let's move forward here. Let's take a look at this video. And, hey, don't forget to comment if you want to be seen and heard. Just make your comments right there. Boom. They pop up on the screen so everyone else can see them. Here, let's take a look. All right, here's what the news put out for you. All right? This is the majority of what news is saying.
Yes, Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard held a press conference just a short time ago, and he says that this is evidence that we as a society are hurting. Many people saw this video and reacted with anger, calling the sheriff's office, calling on the sheriff to take action for either side, divided in who they're arguing for. The sheriff says the video is hard to watch.
Wants to violate a 15-year-old. No, I'm answering.
This is
all right. You know what? Maybe I'll let the reporter give a little back brief to the story, and then I'll correct her.
This video of Tequila Hill and her teenage daughter recording as they confront a woman at the Chipotle in Orion Township. Her attorney tells me she was angry about how the lady bumped into her daughter and did not apologize as they passed each other at the entrance. When the lady goes to leave, Tequila Hill is seen walking in the parking lot behind the vehicle. Then this happens.
She got the gun on me. Holding me with the car.
Ms. Hill posted on Facebook saying, "This is America. I have never in my life had a gun pulled on me." The post went viral, getting thousands of shares. When we reached out to her, she referred us to her attorney.
You know, in today's climate, we're seeing too many times where unarmed black people are having firearms pointed at them.
Attorney Christopher Quinn II said he is representing Ms. Hill, calling for charges. He sees this as a racial incident. Attorney Terry Johnson, the vice president of Firearms Legal Protection, makes a different argument.
In this case, it appears that the ladies outside of the van started making this about race. I don't know how bumping into someone and not apologizing, if that in fact happened, is a racial thing.
Unlike the internet, we have to gather all the facts and not have just snippets.
Today, Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard shared the video seen on social media and 911 calls during a press conference. The sheriff said investigators turned evidence over to the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Jessica Cooper has charged both the armed driver and the armed passenger with felonious assault. I did try to reach out to the couple charged for any comment they wanted to add. I was not able to get in touch with them before deadline. In the meantime, felonious assault carries a 4-year maximum prison sentence.
4 years.
Back
so
to you.
Kim, if I may, there were 911 calls played during the
4 years, and plus loss of a chance to bear arms with that felonious assault if convicted. So, nonetheless, that's what the media is putting out, and that clip of the lady pointing the gun at the other lady has gone viral. All right, and it is. I mean, you're talking about 30 million views on Twitter, Facebook alone another 50 million, YouTube, so many different channels, and it's just and you look at it, you go, oh my God, what the hell happened? So, I did my due diligence to find the full clip. Because I'm sick and tired of just being, here is the information that you need to know. I love to do my own research. Let's take a look at this. Check this out, the full video. What's up, Melissa Marquez? How you doing, all right? Melissa checking in, good people.
Wants to.
All right, now, I did the best job I could bleeping it. Okay? I think I got them all. I'm just saying. I apologize up front.
Wants to violate a 15-year-old. No, I'm answering the question. She's a child. She bumped in.
Now remember, they're saying that that lady, the white lady, bumped into the 15-year-old black kid. Okay, and the mom wants the lady, the white lady, to apologize. Okay, that's in Chipotle. Is the food even that good? I haven't been to a Chipotle.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a bit, right, Andrew?
Bumped into her person or bumped into her with a
Bumped into people to people.
like shoulder?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We don't have any footage of that. We just have the accusation from the one mother, the black mom, who had the gun pointed at her.
Was it inside or outside?
I'm saying, I think it was like in the doorway.
So it should have video footage.
Thank you, Bay.
I'm just from the company.
Right.
Every business have a camera pointing at the door.
Right. And I'm sure the lady bumped into the girl, but nonetheless, here we go.
So if she did something wrong, she needs to apologize. If she did this ignorant woman bumped into a 15-year-old. Correct.
Do you think she's holding her belly? I heard some people saying she's holding her belly because she's pregnant.
This ignorant woman.
Do you think it's because she's pregnant?
I don't know. You can never tell, especially not in a black shirt.
Oh, should I not say that? Oh, my bad, ma'am. Maybe she just likes Chipotle. What? Okay, here, let's go.
Could have been after she ate.
Yeah, good point. Chipotle does fill you. Yeah, I love it.
This ignorant woman bumped into a 15-year-old. Correct. And you're on camera. Okay. You're feeling threatened. Okay, well, go in. No, Mom. I got this. You're blocking me from getting in my car. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. You're
The car is right here, okay? And she's trying to get into the car.
ignorant.
At least that's what it looks like. There's the husband.
Ignorant. Do it. I want you to do something. She's very ignorant. Yeah, I said it. You say something, I'll beat your white ass.
Whoa.
Now, beat your white ass.
That's a racial slur right there.
It is, Bay?
Yeah.
Because what if he said beat your black ass?
It's been a racial slur.
Okay.
And it's a threat.
It's a threat. You're right,
So
Andrew.
that's self-defense.
Interesting.
You do something. Please put your hands. Do something. Please.
They are baiting. I mean,
Yep.
the mom and daughter are baiting. But you don't see this part in like what we saw with the media clip.
Something. Please.
Who the do you think you guys are?
Who do you think your wife think you are?
You calling her name? She did nothing to you.
Yeah, I did it. No, you didn't. You're very racist and ignorant.
Stop calling people racist. If there is no evidence of racism, you got to stop making that. I mean, that does not help any issue whatsoever. It just continues to divide.
You're racist because you're calling
No,
her
you
name.
bumped it. She bumped into me.
Especially after you say white ass. I'm going to beat your white ass. I mean, I don't know. Here.
Why would you bump into
You
her?
cannot just walk
Why would
around
you
calling
bump her?
white people
Why would you bump her?
racist. This is not that
Why
type
would
of
you
world.
bump her?
White people
Why
are
would you
racist.
bump her?
No one's
Why
racist.
would you bump her?
I
Why
care
did you
about
say
you.
sorry?
I care
Why
about
did you say sorry?
And I'm sorry if you've
Why
had
did
an
you say
incident
sorry?
that has made
If you
someone
bumped
make
into
you
her,
feel
why
like
did you
that.
say sorry?
No one is racist.
If you didn't do
I'm
anything, why
sorry
did
if
you do
you
that?
had something like that happen.
Ignorant.
Interesting. She took it down a notch. Said, I'm sorry if something's happened to you that you think like this. Okay? Interesting.
Ignorant.
Now they're backing out.
My watch.
Why is she going behind the car when she knows that they're trying to leave? Okay? To block. To block. To continue instigation. This is not what you're seeing in mainstream media. Why? Because I'm telling you, they want to divide us. They call me a wackadoo for this, but we have proof every day. Every day we bring this up, stuff like this.
Well, I like what the sheriff said on that interview. They did capture that. He said, don't take it from these snippets.
Right.
So.
Uh-huh. Good
Yeah.
point, Andrew. Then she starts hitting the car.
Get the away from me. You gonna get on her face. You better get on my right now. Get the away. Get the away. Are you gonna hit? You gonna shoot me? Get the away.
So now she pulls. She cocks it, too.
Call the cops right now. Call them.
Call the cops.
Get the away.
Homegirl, they ain't worried about her life.
No.
They're not.
Why not, Bay?
Because anybody in their right mind get a gun pulled on them, you going to take off running.
Okay.
And she still got the phone.
Right.
Just like that.
Baiting.
You know what I'm saying? Like she want to get shot so she can
Does Do you feel that mom and daughter want to be victims?
Yeah.
Why?
Because all this ignorant stuff that going on in the media news.
They want their name in the...
Yeah. So they can get that little 15 minutes or 20 minutes of fame. Because that right there is BS, man. All that is just BS.
It's not real.
It's the media,
Exactly.
all that stuff. It's just BS, man. Nobody in their right mind want a gun pulled out on them. And ain't nobody going to be standing there just like that filming themselves.
But Joe,
what you going to do? Yeah.
But I agree with what you're saying. Is that if they would have showed the other clips, this wouldn't have had all those views.
Right. People are going, and media included, are going for the clickbait. And for the mention of, this is a racist nation. Look. No. And I try and put myself in both situations here. Okay? Let's finish out the clip. It's almost done, and then we'll do, what will we do? Okay, that's what we'll play that game. Okay?
I've been there.
Friday morning quarterback. Oh, we'll go into your story, Bay.
Been there.
Well, yep, absolutely. All right, here we go.
Get away. She got the gun on me. Hold it now. In the car. Call him. I'm telling. Call the cops. Get the license plate. Get the license plate now. Because you were never about to hit me with the damn car. Don't you hit me with the car? Both y'all put the guns on me. Call Richard back up to the police. Call Richard back up here now. I got it. Don't you jump behind my car. No, I ain't jumping behind your car. Don't you? Mom, stop moving.
According to the video, it looked like she did go behind her car.
Stop, Mom.
She is backing up. She is trained with that weapon. You could tell. She is, and she is certified. And by the way, in case you didn't know, there from reports now, there are 2 of her kids in the back of that car. Right. So, right. I know. All right. Let's almost done with the video.
Do you got all this on video? Yes. No. Mom, stop walking. Hello? Police. Call the police. Can you come back to Chipotle? Call the police.
They
pulled the gun out on her.
The white couple and the black couple both called the police.
These white
There's
people,
2 police
they're
reports.
so racist.
No. Stop saying that. But, and I don't blame the kid for saying that, but this is what's instilled in that young child's mind. Okay? Like...
These white people, they're so racist. They pulled a gun on my mama, both of them. It was a white lady and a white man.
That's a terrible position to put a child in.
Exactly, Bethany. All right, so, okay, there's the video. Okay, we watched now the full clip. Not just what the media is putting out there. I mean, because this is one of the trending topics of the day, and I just think it needs to be done with justice. All right, Bay, you were saying you were put in a situation.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
What happened?
I beat him up.
What they pulled the gun on you? Who pulled the gun on you?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the reason?
It's stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well done.
Well, how did you react?
Like a coward.
A coward.
Yeah.
Why?
If I was to turn my back, he would have shot me for sure.
You think so?
No, I know so.
Okay.
That's this type of. He was.
So you doing the coward move, was that like playing possum? Okay.
I had no choice to do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then went on from there. But it was over something stupid.
Over something stupid.
Because females were there. He just wanted to show out.
Show off. Right.
You know.
All right. Now take this situation right here, Bethany. Okay. Say you are the white lady in this situation. What are you doing? What did you think was right? What did you think was wrong?
I think the first thing that went wrong was the continued engagement. Because if it was over running into somebody in a doorway, there are so many bigger issues to argue about in this world than that. Just move on with your day.
Yeah. Well, what I see is that she was trying to get into the car, and what sealed the deal for me was with the lady was the apology and she's in the car rolling up the window.
She did try to de-escalate.
Right. And then the walking behind the car of the other lady, I thought she didn't want it to be over. That's how I felt. Andrew, you take this video here. Your thoughts?
I think that, like Bay was saying at the beginning, we're missing one piece, that very initial
Mm-hmm.
piece.
Right.
You know, was it as she was walking through, was it a shoulder forward, or was it having kids, gathering her kids, and it was an unintentional bump?
Or was it the little kid on the cell phone not paying attention?
So I think we're missing that to tell the whole story.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to like what you mentioned earlier with the sheriff bringing. We're going to piece together all the clips. Right. But hey, people, take it easy on both sides. Hey, what I didn't like about with the lady getting out of the car pulling the gun, the situation was over. Yeah, I know the car was hit or whatever happened there in the back there. But then at the same time, I look at it like this. This lady must be watching the news and seeing what's going on. I mean, did you see in, what was that, Fredericksburg, Virginia? Okay, the one lady, she's trying to call 911. The cops they didn't even send the cops because they didn't want to get involved with the racial situation. I know.
You can't just decide not to go.
You know, she talk about in what was that? The Provo, Utah. The one guy just went up to the one car and just started. It's a crazy time right now.
And they're talking about defunding the police department.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
I know, and so, and if she did have her 2 kids in the car, I mean,
as a mother, I couldn't imagine being put in that situation.
Right. And on the other side of that, please, okay, no need to put people in that situation. There is no, I don't know, there's no reason to be the victim, to create victimhood. It just creates more problems. And if you want to create more problems, man, you're going to get exposed. Like you don't need 15 minutes of fame. Not right now. Make a TikTok video or something. I don't know. No, don't do TikTok. It's connected to China. India cut them off. Did you see that? India is not allowing TikTok to be downloaded on their phones.
I don't know. Have you seen Tabitha Brown's TikToks and all her cooking?
Yeah.
Those are the right kind of TikToks.
Yeah, those are my favorites. Any other comments? Any other? I mean, just take it easy, people. Take it easy. I just wish she stayed in the car. But that if she stayed in the car and they drove off, does the one lady then, say, "Oh, you hit me with the car, I'm suing"? Because now, nonetheless, this couple, I don't know why the husband got charged. Yeah, the husband got charged with the same thing. What's that about?
Because he got out the car, most likely.
Yeah, but felonious assault? What did the husband do to get felonious assault?
Unless they're saying he purposely hit her with the car.
Yeah.
Backing up.
Wow. So only how you gonna get that
good
is
point.
the parking lot cameras.
Right.
Yeah.
So, angles.
Well, there was a little bit on that the one
Yeah, a little
video,
bit.
but like you said, we got to get it all together.
Get it all together. So in the meantime, again, take it easy. All right, take it easy, people.
But that's not what the media wants. The media wants us to make a judgment off of their clips.
Right.
And I can't imagine being the child videoing that. Of course, you're going to be afraid for your mom.
But how about that at the
She
end? What the
doesn't know
kid was
what's going
saying?
on.
These white people are racist, like without even hesitation and pause.
Because she's a child, and that's her perspective of what she's seen. She's
Who
gonna
is
side with
teaching
her
her that,
mom.
though?
I don't know. I can't
Oh,
speak
no.
to that.
Right, yeah, that's a good
media,
point.
The media is
Media is part of it. Schools are part of it. Like we keep saying, listen, I'm all for Black Lives Matter. I'm not a racist guy. I don't care. But I mean, the whole movement has been taken over by these far Marxists and communists. These are evidence that we bring up every day. But hey, I guess I'm a wackadoo, right? Am I a wackadoo?
Only if you use that word.
I'm a wackadoo. But I got stats and facts to back me, not feelings. All right, let's move forward. All right, let's move forward. And hey, if you got any comments, just write them in there, type them in there. Don't forget to share this on your timeline because Facebook, they kind of mitigate us because they don't like this type of real talk going on. But I think it's very important to have honest conversation with all different types of people and get their perspective and opinion. So I appreciate you, no doubt about it. All right, what do we got coming up next? Ooh, are you ready for this one? The Redskins, right? Are the Redskins changing their names?
Is the owner giving in?
Well, and if they are changing it, are they changing it to another Native American name? Oh boy! Plus, also, what is the new Black National Anthem that they're going to be playing? Game 1, Season 1 of the NFL. Interesting. Yeah, that's all coming up next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Hey, y'all. This is Shelly Holiday, Realtor at RE/MAX North Star. So feel free to add your comments and don't forget to share it on your timeline. Bay's my favorite. Absolutely.
Expert Concrete in Clarksville. Say what? Has over 25 years of experience. Say what? Has the best prices in town and offers military discounts. Say what? Back-to-back Best of Clarksville nominations. Say what? Decorative stamping, mono slabs, parking lots, driveways, and handicap access ramps, no matter how big or small the job is. Say what? Clarksville, you're a growing city. Grow with it with Expert Concretes. Go to Facebook and search Expert Concrete Company. Say what?
Welcome to Journey's Eye Studio of Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. Journey's Eye provides the special touches ideal for homeowners, businesses, realtors, and designers alike. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville, with unique items collected from around the world at affordable prices. Meet and greet Jody and Steve at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and visit online at journeyseyestudio.com. Journey's Eye Studio, enhancing your home and business surroundings.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Did you know that the United States puts more of its citizens in jail and prison than any other country in the world? If you've been charged with a crime, don't become another statistic. Visit me at lawyerwayne.com. Learn about your rights, learn about your options. I offer free consultations. Come to my office downtown at 120 South 2nd Street. Let me see if I can help. Know your rights, 120 South 2nd Street. Let me see if I can help. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com.
Salutations. This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to The Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Must be the money. Hey, follow the money. Always follow the money. I find the answer to everything. Follow the money. We got VIP Clarksville hanging out with us. What's up, VIP Bethany?
Hello, hello.
You guys got a new magazine coming out, huh?
Yes, we do.
When is it coming out?
It should be out next week.
Next week.
Mhm.
So it's going to print today.
The printing office is celebrating America's birthday.
All right,
which,
fair enough.
You know, I can't fault it for.
Right,
So-
right. America.
Exactly.
See the shorts I'm wearing. Yo.
You blend in with the background.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at my butt.
Patriotic camo.
Somebody said I was desecrating the flag by wearing American apparel. And you know what? They made a good argument. They go, Joe, what are you sitting on right now? Damn. All right. It's a good point. It was a good
You could
point.
come back with it's a foundation of freedom.
I was going to say something perverted, but I will not.
Oh.
I will not. Also, Andrew Kessler hanging out with us. Okay, I can't wait to. In just a moment, we're going to be talking about the Montgomery County Veteran Service Organization and getting a new office. And yeah, what does the MCVSO? What can they do for you? So many veterans out there, myself included. I'm at fault, who are not utilizing such great opportunities that Andrew and his team are providing.
Yes.
I feel like an idiot. So we're going to learn how big of an idiot I am in just a moment.
You big dummy.
You big dummy. There's a big one. I love that show. Burn up, burn it. Hey, don't forget to share this on your timeline. And if you missed the live show, the live video feed, don't forget, always just go to the iHeartRadio app. Type in The Joe Padula Show. Download the app. It's for free, by the way. And yeah, follow The Joe Padula Show. Boom. iHeartRadio. Shout out to our listeners there, too. And if you like Bethany, you can catch the replay on Spotify.
I love Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify's a good one. Yeah. All right, well, the Washington Redskins changing their name to another Native American name. Bay, what's your guess?
I don't know.
Are they changing it?
I don't know.
They've been holding out for a long time.
Yeah, a couple years.
Couple years.
I think it should be Baltimore Bucks with a dollar sign.
The Bucks, like dollars. Right. Their mascot could be like the $1 Million Man from WWF from back in the day. Oh, sorry, WWE.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm old. Well, Washington Redskins maybe changing their name. Yeah, the team's owner, Dan Snyder, said that his organization is going to undergo a thorough review of the team's name. Yeah, this is as the Redskins have encountered I don't know, some criticism through the years.
What?
Yeah. Hey, I guess I'm ignorant. I didn't know it was quite the insult. I mean, it's only been an insult up until the last 5 years.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because ain't that how they using brown skin, black skin, white skin? Ain't that how people used to describe people?
I mean, what if they change the name to the Washington Reds? Is that even worse?
I don't know.
Like, you know, we're the whites, right? Right? Bang, Team Blacks, right? Hey, go Reds! Cincinnati Reds. Uh-oh, you better watch out, Cincinnati Reds. They're coming after you next. But yeah, so Snyder said that, quote, the process allows the team to take into account not only the proud tradition and history of the franchise, but also input from our alumni, the organization, sponsors, the National Football League, and the local community it is proud to represent on and off the field. Oh, this guy's got a good PR guy, huh? They wrote up something real good.
I don't know. I just think that it's 2020. Can't we name things not after people or people groups?
Well, this
Got a
team has
lot of
already been
things.
created, though.
Right. But I just don't think things should ever be named after
Yeah?
people groups.
So the New York Yankees got to change their name then?
I mean,
You know what I mean? Where does it end?
Well, I ride an Indian motorcycle. That's the oldest motorcycle brand in America.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Does Indian manufacturer now have to change their name?
It's like Dixie Cups.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Remember the
Dixie Cups.
Chicks?
Yeah.
They changed their name to the Chicks now. So.
I mean, I
Lady
used to work.
Lady Antebellum.
Yeah.
They changed.
Lady A. Yep. Lady A now.
And then look at our military heritage.
Yeah, they're changing the name to
Fort
the-
Bragg, Fort Hood.
Uh-huh.
I was stationed at Bragg for 8 years, and I didn't realize what the history behind the name was.
I had no clue either.
All right.
No clue. All right.
Well, there's something to be said for when you know better, you do better.
Uh-huh.
I used to work at an elementary school. I did their after-school program, and it was a majority minority population, and we had mostly Native students, and we were outside of a res, and
Outside of your what?
we were outside of a reservation.
You called it a res?
Yes, they shorten it to
Dear
res
Lord,
at
thank
the
you.
school.
Thank you made me a man. Thank you. Friday. We're outside the
But-
res. So, okay, you're outside the reservation.
So, and at least like a lot of the students didn't appreciate those kind of names, and it was a hot topic amongst my students. And so I think that maybe there are some voices that perhaps aren't getting heard, and if it's offensive to people in that
What about
in
the
that
ones who don't
community.
say it's offensive to? You know what I mean?
I mean,
like
you always have the outliers.
Like Chief AJ. You know, Chief AJ was on the show. He'll be back around once again.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I like Chief AJ. You know, I brought this up to him, and he goes, to be honest with you, doesn't bother me. You know, so there is, I mean, what's the phrase? You can't please everybody, right?
That's true.
You can please some of the people all the time, but all the people.
Right.
I
all
mean,
the
that's
time.
very true.
You know, so it's very interesting. But it seems like now businesses are trying to strong arm the Washingtons, whatever they're called, or going to be called, you know, into changing their name. Like Nike, they removed all Redskins gear from their website, so that Nike's no longer allowing the sales of Redskins.
But
Yep.
Isn't that just capitalism working?
It
if
could
the
be.
businesses
It
are
could be.
leading it,
Right? And it's
very American.
it could be, or it's also, I don't know, another company kowtowing to, I don't know, a very small percentage of the easily offended population. The WAN generation. I watch what's going on. Let me tell you, I understand if people get offended, but there's some things that's not being offended. Sometimes you just got to toughen up. Also, the stadium sponsor, FedEx, because right now they're what do they play? RFK Stadium, and they want to go to FedEx Stadium and play there, but FedEx Stadium says you can't come here unless you change your name. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the Redskins, what they're going to be called. Potato skins are good. Washington potato skins. It's not very intimidating.
What's their mascot?
But loaded potato
Right.
skins are delicious.
It'd be get sponsored by Lay's, right? Just a Lay potato chip running around. Gotta find someone skinny, that's for sure.
But then where does it stop?
I know.
Good luck on that one.
Look at all the high school mascots and names of things like that.
Like my school.
What was that?
Chiefs.
Montgomery Central Indians.
Oh, the Indians, right?
Indians,
Yeah. What about the? Yeah, I mean, do you change it to the Montgomery Central Indigenous people?
I don't know.
Stop it.
No, serious.
Well, my high school was the Lake Washington Kangaroos. So there's an infinite number of things.
You guys must have sucked at sports.
Oh no, 500%. We were terrible. We were not only the Kangaroos, we were the purple Kangaroos.
Why the kangaroos? See, that's what's weird about you West Coast people. Like, I think that's part of the problem.
I even saw.
Maybe I just kicked my credibility.
Oh, I love it.
My hometown is Cuba, New York, near Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, absolutely.
And their mascot was the Rebel.
The Rebel.
And they're talking about changing that.
But it's the North Rebel.
It's still a Rebel.
No.
They're talking about changing that high
We
school
played
mascot.
against a rebel team.
So what about Star Wars?
What about Star Wars, Bay?
The Rebels. You know, that
Rebellion.
was yeah.
Do they have a Southern accent? Then they're okay, I guess.
If they're doing all that.
I reckon.
Anything rebels, they taken away.
Sweet tea. Fixin'. Speaking of the NFL, this is when I first saw the headline, I didn't know what it was, but the NFL will reportedly play "Lift Every Voice and Sing," which is also known as the Black National Anthem, before every Week 1 NFL game in the 2020 season. I don't know what that is. Bag, do you know what the song that is?
Yeah. I heard it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Can you sing it?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see. What is it called? Every.
So they just want
voice
to add
and
more
sing.
songs?
And I'm gonna find out if they're gonna play this like before the national anthem, after the national anthem. You know what I mean? Because is there maybe a halftime show? I don't know.
What's the protocol?
Here, let's see.
Do you stand? Do you salute? Do you?
I don't. Do you take a knee?
Stand at attention.
Do like we do for the Canadian national anthem? Just stand there real awkward.
But black's not a nation. It's a race, right? All right, here. Let me. This is done by Aloe Black. Oh, I like Aloe Black. Spelled BLAAC, by the way. All right, let me take a pause here. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what it is.
Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave.
Is this it, babe?
I am the dream and the hope
not the one
of
I
the
know.
slave. I rise.
There's more poetry.
I rise.
Oh, okay. Here's the song part.
Every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let all reach.
All right, I got to stop it there before Facebook shuts us down. Copyright issues.
Right.
Okay. Learn my lesson. But okay, so it's gonna be that type of song, okay? You know, and so this move is because of many players have been vocal about their stance on the topic. Washington, go figure. Washington Redskins running back Adrian Peterson. Arizona quarterback Kyle Murray, Cleveland Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield already have said that they will kneel for the national anthem. The league and the NFL Players Association also contemplating listing the names of victims on uniforms through decals or helmets on patches of jerseys. Listen, I don't know. I just want to watch a football game. Okay, I just want to watch a football game. Why do you guys got to keep throwing political stuff in entertainment? Oh, I know why. To divide us and control a narrative. Man, I don't know. Bay, what do you think about this?
I think it's crazy, really.
Why? Why is it crazy
Because
to you?
it's sports.
Yeah?
Play games. It's just like the video games. When I cut on my Xbox and I see all this stuff, I don't care about that. I'm here to play games. You here to play games? Cool. Let's play. You're a good player. I don't care about your sex. I care about your race. You a good video game player? Then let's play.
Video game, right. See, I like that mentality.
When it comes to sports, same thing. I'm here to win.
I think it's the NFL kowtowing. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, okay, he put out a video admitting that the league was wrong for not listening to the players when they knelt during the national anthem to protest racial injustice and police brutality. We, quote, we at the National Football League believe Black Lives Matter. I personally protest with you and want to be a part of the much-needed change in this country. Here's the facts. 2019. Beth, did you know this stat? 2019. Because this all started with the police brutality stuff, right? And everything, George Floyd, right? Mm-hmm. You know, right at the end of the month there. Mm-hmm. But the 2019, do you know how many unarmed black people were killed by cops last year?
I'm not sure.
10.
10 too many.
Do you know how many white? Cha-ching! The number's exploding. You're looking at your near 60s.
I mean, I don't think
are the cops racist against white people then? Are the cops, you know what I mean?
But what if
and 8 out of the 10 was in self-defense. I'm just trying to say this, and call me wackadoo or not, there is no systematic racism going on. I look at the numbers. I look at the stats. Sure, there's racist people out there, absolutely. But it's not embedded in us.
But what if we take a step back and look at it from a different perspective?
I did. That's why I looked up the facts.
Well, no. The NFL. So the NFL has had players, their employees, tell them, hey, this makes me feel uncomfortable.
Again, how many? You're not going to please everyone.
You're not going to please everybody, but is it just the NFL?
Do you really think that an NFL player would say, screw this job, I don't want all that money?
Really?
If the commissioner goes, national anthem, we're playing it. Stand if you want, kneel if you don't. But now with this Black Lives Matter injecting, here's a song. You can put decals on your helmets. You can wear cleats. What gets me upset personally, I'm getting worked up because I remember when the New York Giants were wearing 9/11 commemorative cleats and they got told not to wear them and were fined if they did wear them. And now they're saying, wear BLM stickers on your helmets and cleats. There's a double standard here.
Well, they were wrong with the 9/11, and now they're trying to make up for it with.
I like your bubbly perspective on it, but they are wrong. If you're gonna keep politics out, keep it out.
Yep.
Okay. If you want to make that argument with the one thing,
that's fair. It speaks to consistency.
3,000 people died that day. Okay, hundreds afterwards with the freaking medical stuff. Ran for the South Tower that day. A very emotional topic for me. Right. All right. Calm down, everyone. Joe, calm down. Just stop forcing politics on me. If I just want to watch a football game, I just want to watch a freaking football game. Mm-hmm. This makes me not want to buy anything. Doesn't make me want to purchase anything. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch old YouTube videos of my New York Giants beating up on the Pats in 2008, in 2010. And I'll be happy.
Do you wear contacts or anything? Just take them off so you can't see. It's all blurry. And then you can just, listen and get the general idea of what's going on in the game.
Friday. Friday. All right. Let's calm down. All right. We always get worked up here, but hey, we're going to party with a purpose. It's Friday. 4th of July is tomorrow, okay? When we get back, you guys mind if I give you 10 reasons why I am proud to be an American? Sure. Do you guys mind?
That's
Right?
perfect.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear 'em.
Let's do it. I got 10 reasons why you should be proud to be an American. That's coming up next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. It's me, your tattoo. We used to do everything together, but now I feel like I don't even know you anymore. I haven't had sunscreen on me all summer, and I'm fading away here, but it's not too late. You can mend our relationship. Take me where we first met, to No Regrets, where we could get Sunbum sunscreen and Ohana tattoo butter and start showing me some love again. All I know is, if you don't take care of me, we are through, and I'm taking half of everything too. No regrets. None whatsoever.
Need a great venue in Clarksville to throw a holiday party? Maybe a family celebration, conference, or business meeting? Hi, this is April Consulo of Office Now, Clarksville's premier event space, and we're proud to announce our beautifully renovated event rooms. They're perfect for small, intimate gatherings to large group settings. We at Office Now offer amenities to include a commercial kitchen, on-site chef, in-house DJ, tables and chairs, and plenty of parking, all at competitive pricing. We are taking reservations now for the upcoming holidays, so visit us at ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
waterdogs-scuba.com. I was stationed in San Diego in '79 as a Marine drill instructor, and they said that we're going to expand our CPR program, and you're going to do CPR for an infant. And I thought, well, that's foolish. Why are we training at that? That's a waste of our time. And I didn't give it a second thought, never used it. And in 1983, I was stationed in Hawaii, and my 6-week-old baby girl quit breathing, and I had to give CPR to her. So it took approximately 30 minutes for them to get there while I gave CPR. It's a great feeling whenever you can save someone's life.
You know what I can't stand? When you have people in Clarksville saying that there is nothing to do. Not for nothing, you couldn't be any more wrong. And obviously, you've never been to O'Connor's Irish Pub. Right off of Exit 1. It's like an adult daycare center. I mean, you go inside, you got the food, you got the drinks, okay? You got the DJ, you got the stage, you got the live music, the whole bit. It's fantastic. They got pool tables in the back, dartboards, video games, UFC main events on the dozens of screens that are inside and out. Oh, and outside, they got the cornhole boards. They got the outdoor tiki bar. They got the outdoor DJ party. They got this huge, massive stage where they bring in the big names like Black Label Society and Puddle of Mud and Greta Van Fleet. The monthly bikini contests are great. And I'm even getting good at that beer pong. They got karaoke nights on Wednesday. Open 7 days a week. There's always something to do in Clarksville. O'Connor's Irish Pub, Exit 1. Absolutely.
This is Coach Chesson. I just want you to know the Joe Padula Show is more addicting than a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Absolutely.
Yeah, Joe Padula Show. Broadcasting from the Office Now studios, Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Coach Chestnut's coming back next week.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's been busy. I
Yeah.
miss Coach Chestnut.
Hope he's doing good.
Andrew Kessler hanging out with us. The Montgomery County Veteran Service Organization. New office. Hey, yeah, and they have an original one, too. But, yeah, ribbon cutting is Monday.
Yes.
Telling you, it's coming up. We're about to find out if you're a veteran, what you're missing out on. Like myself included. VIP Clarksville, Bethany.
Hey, hey.
She hates everything I say. She just
That's
hates
not
it.
true at all.
She just
I love you and your perspective.
And I love you and your perspective. You know, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and that's fine. At least we're able to have a conversation about it. We have, not we. We have proven that we have not lost the art of conversation, but way too many people have. And I think it's because people are afraid to be wrong, you know, or people are afraid to I don't know, feel as if it's okay to be wrong. Teach me. Fill me in. I'm okay with being wrong. I don't want to grow up thinking 2 + 2 = 7. Teach me.
If I know everything, this is a very simple world.
If I know nothing, I know something. Right. Yeah, I know nothing. Right. But tomorrow is 4th of July. And I thought about this. I'm like, you know what can we do for 4th of July on the show here? Do we do 4th of July trivia? You know, do we, woo, yeah, fireworks. Right, you know.
All of the above.
Because I love doing trivia.
I love it even though I'm bad at it.
No. Trivia is all about just having a fun time, all right? But I just wanted to put out there just some things of why I'm proud to be an American. Because I think right now, instead of media trying to divide and clickbait you and create anger and create emotion, negative emotion, I'm going to maybe counter that with personally. And I got many more reasons, but here's 10. 1, I am proud to be American because I have the freedom of religion. Okay? Whether it be Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Buddhist, etc. Or not even one at all.
Atheist.
Okay? Right. You know, in these United States, I'm allowed to praise my maker according to my own beliefs. I love that. That makes me proud to be an American.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some nations out there. There's some places within a border. Don't do it. You're more than welcome here. Just come through illegally. What? What? Just obey the law. What?
Right. Because you're breaking the law if you don't.
That's a whole nother topic another day.
Stay in the pot, huh?
All right, number 2. I'm proud to be an American because I have the freedom of speech and the freedom of the press.
Sure about that?
I do, babe. This is an example where I do have ideas, and I do have opinions, and I do have facts, and I'm allowed to put that out there. Sure, there is people that don't want that, and they do what they can to try and mitigate that, but I still have that opportunity, and I love that. I love that Andrew's allowed to weigh in with his opinion and not worry about, well, at the moment, not worry about big government knocking on the door. I heard you said something about me. Right.
That's got to be in the southern accent.
I don't know. Did you snort? You snorted a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, like a baby one.
She has the right to snort free speech.
America.
Right. America. Oh, I love it. Well, also, number 3. I'm proud to be an American because I have the freedom of assembly. Okay, and a right to petition, right to protest. I love that. I love that if we want to go somewhere and talk about topics, we got that right. Until they tell us a disease is out there or virus is out there. Okay, well, that's a different story. We'll get into that another day. But yeah, you know, there's some places out there where if we're not happy with what's going on within our own town or something, and we want to get together and figure out a way to make it better, some places you can't even do that. Here, we can go to the bar, drink wine. Andrew, what do you drink, by the way? What's your drink of choice?
Good old-fashioned Bud Light.
Yeah?
My
camera's reversed.
Yeah. If you haven't read the book called Millionaire Next Door,
yeah,
it's about farmers. You know, I grew up at a dairy farm in New York, and one of the statements that they write in the book is, I only drink 2 beers, Free and Bud Light.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Number 4. I'm proud to be an American because I have the right to keep and bear arms. Man, don't. I mean, not only to protect myself, okay, defend others, but to ensure that I have a fair chance against an enemy.
Yep.
I like that. It makes me proud to be an American. And also, I mean, it's whether that enemy is foreign or domestic. Okay? That's why it was put in there in the beginning. Number 5, I'm proud to be an American because I am innocent until proven guilty in this country. Whether the media distorts that or what have you. In the court system, in this country, I am innocent until proven guilty. I have the right to a fair and speedy trial by locals and peers of a jury. Likewise, I got the right to a public trial, too. That's right. I want that out there. If I'm innocent, I want other people to see the evidence that we present.
I'm not guilty till proven innocent.
Oh, no way. Number 6, I'm proud to be American because I come from a country where it is the states that created the federal government, not the other way around. I love that. It ensures that not one capital city dominates the rule of the land, thus allowing me to the pursuit of happiness where I deem fit in so many different diverse areas within the borders of this one nation. It's amazing. I think that, oh my God, this New Jersey, the taxes are a little crazy.
You can always move.
Hey, Tennessee. Right. Love that. Imagine if Jersey depicted what all property tax is going to be. Forget about it.
Or Nashville, 34% increase.
Clarksville.
Come on.
Come on up. Crazy world.
That's what I hate about people.
What's that, babe?
People be like, I hate cars here. Well, you can always leave.
That's right.
Ain't nobody keeping you here.
It's a
I
seller's
just don't
market.
understand how you could. There are people from everywhere here.
It's such a diverse. I
It's
love it.
awesome.
Yes, it is.
Which leads me to another one that I have. I'm proud to be American because I can vote. Okay, I can vote. Not if I become a felon, but I can vote.
Well, it depends.
We're working on that, though, by the way.
It depends on the level of your felon.
Yeah, that's true, babe. Like, whether I'm content or not content, I can still vote. All right, I have a chance to make a change, be a part of a change. I have a chance to be a part of not making a change.
It's your choice.
A change based on my ideals and selflessness. You know, I'm proud to be an American because I have met so many different kinds of people, personalities. Some are leaders, some are followers. But some maybe never even spoken a word, but nonetheless, I've met so many different people. Some are like me, some are not like me, and I love meeting them all. And it's amazing that, and I'm glad you said in this area, Clarksville, even such a greater chance of such different personalities. Because, I mean, I'm able to walk out of my door knowing that there's another American out there that's going to intrigue me when I bump into him. Hopefully it's not at Chipotle. I'm proud to be an American because I know firsthand that at a moment's notice, brave men and women are ready to defend the rights of we the people. Yeah. Knowing that they may not even make it back home. I'm very proud of that. Extremely proud of that, actually. And finally, I am proud to be an American because, like my country, it's not perfect. Like me, it's not perfect. Okay? Yet, this nation was created with an amendable constitution in order to allow our wrongs to be corrected. It's very... imagine over 200 years ago creating that. Brilliant. It provides me hope on a daily basis that the best is yet to come. It really does. Yeah, I am proud to be an American. And thank you. Thank you for letting me do that. All right.
It's your show.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you guys could have been like, no. Andrew, I love it.
I just think that, like, one of the best parts about America is that foundational to the very core of who we are is the peaceful transition of democracy.
Beautiful.
We're encouraged to change, and we're encouraged to vote for change, and we're encouraged to participate actively.
Yes.
And it's amazing because our government, the way it was created, wants everybody to have a voice, and that is so beautiful.
Listen, nobody asked for your top 10, okay?
I'm giving them.
I love it.
You got to get your own show for that.
I love it. VIP Clarksville show.
Well, you got your own magazine.
I'm telling you.
You can put it in your magazine.
We do.
I'm telling you. I think we talked about it, or maybe I talked about it with Ash.
We talked about it.
We need to. Well, no, later on. Later on. All right, coming up. Veterans, battle buddies. Are you? Do you need help? Fair question. I'll tell you what. I'll be the first one to say it. I need help. Okay, I love serving this country. Man, I would do it again if I could. But hey, there's organizations out there that want to help me. They want to help you. And Andrew, I'm glad that you're here because when we get back, the Montgomery County Veteran Service Organization is going to fill us in on how we can get that help. Plus, I got a ribbon cutting Monday. Let's fill you in on it all. That's coming up next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
To do is buy or sell a house. Well, that all changes. Why? Shelley Holiday, Realtor, Remax, North Star. She eliminates the stress parts of buying or selling a house. She'll work that deal. She networks. She knows how to do it. She's Shelley Holiday, Realtor, Remax, North Star, and you want her. I'll tell you what, just go to her Facebook page. She's Shelley Holiday, Realtor, Remax, North Star. Just do it. Click like, send her a message. The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com.
Waterdogs-scuba.com.
I was stationed in San Diego in '79 as a Marine drill instructor, and they said that we're going to expand our CPR program, and you're going to do CPR for an infant. And I thought, well, that's foolish. Why are we training at that? That's a waste of our time. And I didn't give it a second thought, never used it. And in 1983, I was stationed in Hawaii, and my 6-week-old baby girl quit breathing, and I had to give CPR to her. So it took approximately 30 minutes for them to get there while I gave CPR. It's a great feeling whenever you can save someone's life.
Hey, this is Teresa Jarvis, Mayor of Oak Grove, and Oak Grove loves Joe Padula. But Joe, come on now. Enough with the Cat West jokes. Absolutely.
Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Broadcasting live from the Office Now studios. 1860 Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Gets me chills every time. Where do I sign? I want to sign up. Where is it? What's the bonus? Bethany VIP Clarksville. When's your magazine coming out?
This week.
What's in it?
Oh my gosh, so much. We have events, and this is our senior salute in our home issue. So
for old people? That's awesome.
Actually, we do have an event from Miss Velma's 102nd birthday. She had like a whole parade at the Jubilee House on Warfield. It was really cute.
Okay.
So we do have seniors, but also our high school seniors. We have a bunch of profiles, and it was just really inspiring to put together.
I don't think you
content.
can call them high school seniors anymore. You got to call them homeschool seniors now.
Oh.
Right. They're all homeschoolers.
You're going to do them like that
That's
after
the
the year they've had.
Yeah. They don't even get yearbooks. It's great. Where can people get the magazines?
Oh my gosh, we distribute at so many local businesses.
Good.
Everywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yada at Franklin, right?
Yes!
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I
Mhm.
recommend go get it at Yada on Franklin, all right? Next week, we'll look forward to it. Good stuff.
Yes.
Nice job. What's up, Bay?
How's it going?
You know this song?
That's the Army song?
It's the Army Strong song.
Oh, my bad.
But, tell you what, it was an honor to serve this nation of ours. And I stuck around Clarksville when I got out because I loved not only the potential that's here in this city, but the reason that makes that potential is the huge veteran community that my battle buddies, a good amount of them, are still here. And that's very comforting. But there's a situation maybe, and maybe you're just like me where, man, I need help. I do need help, and maybe that the Montgomery County Veteran Service Organizations can get me that help. So, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about it all, Andrew Kester.
Hey, thanks, Joe.
Andrew. All right. So, Andrew, what's your guys' mission? What's the goal over there at Padula?
To help veterans and their families.
Yeah.
Dependents, the surviving spouses, anything to do with veterans. That's what we do. And we've been doing it for 76 years here in Montgomery County.
That's crazy.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since I got stationed here in 2009. I got out in 2013, so yeah.
And did you know of the office?
No, not until I got to meet you.
And that was, well, we never did meet a year ago when we were supposed to.
Oh, well, he's bringing that up. No, that's why I gave a shout out to Yada. I was supposed to meet him at Yada a year ago.
And he stood me up.
Oh,
but it's good
how's
coffee.
the underside of
It's good coffee. Yeah. But yeah, I've been here and working with Montgomery County Veteran Services for a year and a half now. And when I came on board, same with you, is I had never heard that of the organization. I've been here for 10 years, over 10 years.
What was the reason? I mean, lack of PR or?
I think it was just lack of information, lack of where the building's located.
Yeah.
But that was what the mayor hired me for. He said, I need you to do 2 missions.
Mayor Dirt.
Yep. I need you to increase awareness. I need you to decrease the wait time. So I've got medical, 30 years of medical. That's what I did in the Army for 20 years, was medical.
20 years.
20 years.
Oh my
20
God.
years, yeah.
I couldn't do the 20 years. I couldn't do it.
Well, that's fine. You still served.
Yeah.
And that's
even though
what we
I
hear.
didn't do 20 years, the retirement level years, do I still qualify
Sure.
for things?
Right, and that's the thing is whether you did 3 months or 30 years, that there are benefits that are qualified for you. So what we do is we help veterans and their dependents and their spouses. The main thing we help is with the disability benefits. And I don't like the word disability. And
Me
that's
neither.
one of the hardest things that we have to overcome is that word. And I really wish that the VA would change that word. And when I go out and speak in the community, I'm talking to law enforcement, first responders, trying to get them to file a claim. They want to say, I'm not disabled, I can work. Well, that has nothing to do with your ability or lack of ability of working. So
That's my exact mentality.
Exactly. And I wish the VA would change that for compensation for physical decline. So when we went in, I went in when I was 18 years old, and I got out when I was 38.
Well, you look young.
I wasn't the same physically as a 38-year-old.
Yeah, that's right.
The same. So, and that's what the VA compensates you for is the physical decline of the job that you did while you were in the military. So if they change that wording from that disability to something else.
Have you guys changed it in the vernacular at the office?
No, because that's just what. I've only been there a year and a half. I've made some changes, but not a lot. Yeah.
That one's got to come from the top, I guess, right?
Right.
All the way down.
So,
what's some examples? Like say a veteran that's coming to you guys that looking for help. You don't have to give names or anything, but what's the situation?
So we help veterans, and here in Montgomery County we have 4 types of veterans. And when the mayor told me he wanted me to increase awareness, I have a whole outreach part of what we do. So we're out in the community, except for this COVID. But
yeah.
I find veterans in 4 places here in Montgomery County. We have working class veterans, you and I.
Right.
And we've got to get to them. And that's the biggest problem we have is I don't have time. That's what I hear.
I don't have time.
Working class veterans, I don't have time.
I couldn't show up to the meeting at Yada. I didn't have time.
Exactly, didn't have time. So I wasted.
It's the truth.
I spent an hour getting to know Yada and the people coming in and out of there.
Oh my God.
But that's one of the problems that we see is that the working class veterans, the veterans that either say I don't have a disability, there's nothing I can file for, or I don't have time.
I don't have my paperwork,
Right.
or right.
And that's what we help with. So that's kind of the first outreach that we have is to the working class veterans. One thing that we've done, after you saw, we bought a vehicle, we've got it wrapped.
Yeah.
If a veteran can't come to us, we'll come to them. So
Really?
We'll go to your break room. We'll go to your lunch. We'll meet you at
Yada.
Yeah, Yada. Yeah, at barbecue. We'll meet you wherever. We've got mobile setups.
My father was pissed at me too that I missed that meeting.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm glad he was.
Right.
And but we finally closed the gap and got together here and got to do this promotion.
I love it that you guys are mobile like that.
Right. So that's the first is the working class veterans. And one thing that we've done in Montgomery County, and I don't think we publicized as much as we should have, is we took a federal law, the Wounded Warrior Act, leave policy and made it and adopted it in Montgomery County employees.
What does that mean?
So the Wounded Warrior Leave was established in 2016, and it was adapted more in 2019. And what it was for all federal employees, they got an additional 110 hours of additional leave the first year of employment to take care of veterans' benefits. So, you separate from the Army, you still have a lot of appointments.
Right.
So it gave that first year. Well, in 2019, the USPS, of all organizations, the USPS says, we're not just going to do it for the first year of their employment. We're going to do it for every year of their employment.
The United States Postal Service.
United States Postal Service. You're a
no wonder why
veteran.
they're so slow.
They're all out taking care of their VA benefits. So what I did is I took this and I introduced it to the mayor, and I actually introduced it to both mayors. I said, I'd like to do this at the city and county level because I'm getting this from our own employees that I don't have time. So what Montgomery County did January 1st is we implemented 96 hours. So any veteran employee of Montgomery County,
and the city of Clarksville?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Of course, Mayor Pitts, he's going to up it.
That's
Mayor
right.
Derrick, he'll do like 98 hours. So they wanted to see what the county did first.
Right.
So I've sent all that to Mayor Pitts, and they're working on it for the city as well.
What have your employees said about it?
So 96 hours. They get if they're a veteran. A Montgomery County employee, they get 96 additional hours of leave every year. They can't sell it back. It's use or lose, just like the military.
Right.
So it forces them to take care of those VA
paid
yes,
leave.
Yes.
Wow.
So
how do we do that here at the show?
Exactly. You're the boss.
How do we set that up?
So I believe other organizations and employers in Montgomery County do similar things for veterans. So that's encourages the veterans to take care of what they need to take care of. Because one of those things that, we bury about 30 veterans a month here in Montgomery County.
Okay.
And they come to us. That was one of my first outreaches, was talking to the funeral home directors to say, if you have a veteran, make sure their spouse comes to see us. We can help them.
How so?
We help them with the burial benefits. And if it was a service-connected death, then that family is taken care of. The burial costs, the assistance with the burial costs.
It's so expensive.
The grave markers. The grave markers. So that's a lot of things that Montgomery County didn't know. So we help with that. But one of the problems that we find is that veterans that had injuries and illnesses in their time in service did not claim for a disability benefit.
That's right.
And there lies the problem, is trying to get that death service connected. Vietnam era veterans, one of the issues with the Agent Orange, it took so long to get the Agent Orange diseases and conditions. If you're a Vietnam veteran that you hear this message, you have diabetes or heart issues or kidney issues, you need to come see us. Because if you just served in Vietnam, or now the Blue Water with the Navy, 12 nautical miles, they finally conceded. How many Navy veterans have passed away from those presumptive diseases of Agent Orange that did not get a service-connected death, and their family did not get it taken care of?
Wow.
So
you gotta get it, make it service connected.
Yes. So,
and you guys do that.
Yes.
Okay.
So we help in that. So what we do is we review their service treatment records. We get those first of all. You don't have to get them. If you don't have them, that's fine. We'll get them. With that all-encompassing DD 214.
Yeah.
Every veteran knows what those numbers mean.
I got like 15 copies just in case.
And that's the problem. That's the thing is for a veterans when they pass away, if their loved one doesn't know where that DD 214 is, that's a struggle. They can come see us because you can't start any benefits. You can't go to the Kentucky West Cemetery. You need that DD 214.
For those who don't know, DD 214 is the piece of paper that the Army gives you that says you were officially out.
Yes.
Right.
And it shows that you served.
Right. Whether it was honorable or dishonorable. Right. They say here you get that paper. Right.
So we can help get that piece of paper. If you don't have it, you've lost it. So we talked briefly about the working class veterans.
Yes.
We help them. The next class of veterans we have a lot of veterans in nursing homes here in Montgomery County. We have a lot of nursing homes in Montgomery County.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of veterans in there.
Amazing veteran homes too.
Yes. So we have the VA nursing home, very very nice facility.
Off of Fort Campbell and
Right
101st there.
Right behind Walmart.
Right.
Yep. And
Which is great location. I just use their carts and then just drive to the home. Yeah, the electric carts at Walmart.
Yeah, there you go.
It's fantastic.
And they've got room to grow. You see that space?
Yes.
Have you been over there?
Yeah, oh yeah. Beautiful facility.
Nice facility. They got
good food too.
Exactly. Dessert bar all day long.
Isn't that something?
That's dangerous.
That's
Barbara-
dangerous. I bet they-
a beauty shop in there. you
Yeah.
know, yeah, very nice. So we have an outreach that goes out to the nursing home. We go to a different nursing home every month. We get with the activities directors and say, can you set up a meeting? We're going to be in activity center, whatever, and we'll talk to all the veterans. So your old First Sergeant Brown goes out.
First Sergeant Brown.
Yep,
Oh, my God.
That's his outreach.
Strike? Yeah.
So he goes out. He has a passion for our older veterans. So that's his outreach is the nursing homes.
Very cool.
So that's the second one. The third one is students. We have veterans that are students at Austin P, at Nashville State, at the TCATs. My background is education, so that's one of my outreaches. I work with General Brower. I work with Nashville State, and I go out and every semester. Just a quick story. Right when I took over last year, had a young kid come in. He said, "Hey, I'm a veteran. I'm getting ready to graduate from Austin P, and I don't have any benefits, so I just want to see if there's anything out there because I don't know if I'm gonna have a job right away." I said, "Well, what happened?" He said, "Well, I did my 7 years. I just got out." I said, "What was your transition like?" He said, I filled out the paperwork and I left." So I said, "Well,
pretty much."
Yeah. So I said,
Yeah.
"Well, let me just take a look at your packet." I opened up his DD-214. He had a Purple Heart.
Wow.
Purple Heart is combat wounded.
Yeah.
So he was wounded in combat, and he got no disability when he got out. So he had a bad separation, is what it was.
Yeah.
Someone didn't take that time to say, "Hey, you qualify for this, this, and this." When we get out, a lot of times we don't ask.
No. To be honest with you, with that transition, you're at a point where it's like, okay, where do I sign?
Right.
Okay, please stamp this. Please stamp this. I gotta go.
Get rid of all that TA-50.
Right. TA-50. Oh, they screwed me on that one. That's a different.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's part of the, and the veterans listen to this, they'll understand the vernacular and what we talk
That's
about.
right. That's right.
But even when I retired at 38 years old, I was 38 years old, 20 years in the military, enlisted man. You can't live off an enlisted salary, enlisted retirement. You can't.
I bet not.
It's a good supplement, but during the whole retirement process, the separation process, probably the same one you went through, the thing in your mind is, I need a job. So you go through the briefings and you fill out the paperwork and you do what you have to do, but how much do you retain? And that's one of the
To be honest with you, I mean, like, and I'm not here to mock it, but that out processing, it is very vague and isn't very specific for soldiers or like, hey, here's if you want to be a truck driver, okay, if you want to be a police officer, okay, here's some great connections for you. But I don't think it's their fault, but yeah, it's not very specific.
It's gotten better.
Good.
When
Very
we were in,
good.
it was ACAP. Remember
ACAP.
ACAP. Now it's called Soldier for Life.
Oh, it's
SFL.
not ACAP anymore?
Nope, it's SFL TAP, Soldier for Life Transition.
We used to call it ASAP because we wanted to get out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
ASAP.
That's it, exactly. So they've changed it now. So it is a better program, and it has gotten a lot better. And the problem that we have during the ACAP days was the longer you stay away from filing a claim, the harder it is to file that claim because now they're saying it's old age.
Huh.
Oh, this condition is now old age. It's age related. That knee injury, that back injury.
Yeah.
I was a paratrooper, so that knee and the back injury. No, you're old and fat now. So it's not service related.
That's what they told me.
Exactly.
Right.
So
I go, what?
So that's one of the things that we help overcome. We get the medical record, find that injury, that sprain, that broken bone. We get current medical, and if we have to get medical opinions, we can get medical opinions to say, hey, no, this shouldn't happen at someone at 40 years old or 38 or 35 or whatever. So that's what we help with. So we talked about students. The last one a lot of people don't like talking about here is homeless veterans. We have a lot of homeless veterans in Montgomery County.
Too many.
So I work with Operation Red, White, and Blue.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I hike with them every month. We go out and we meet the veterans, and I get them to come in and talk with our team. So that's kind of the outreach that we do here in Montgomery County and where those veterans are. But like I shared at the beginning is we have 37,000 veterans in Montgomery County, the second amount in the state of Tennessee. only second to Shelby County. Shelby County has 52,000, but they're losing veterans every year. We're gaining veterans every year.
Of course.
About 1,000 a year.
Why do you want to
Montgomery
live in
County.
Memphis? Right. Yeah, come on out, y'all. Plus, look at the leadership we have for veterans.
So, and when you talk about Montgomery County Veteran Service, so a veteran service officer, the state has mandated that every county have one service officer that works 22 hours a week. That's it. That's the mandate.
You mean a part-time job?
Exactly.
Right. You work part-time?
No. So that's the minimum. That's the minimum.
Uh-huh.
Montgomery County, Shelby County has one service officer.
What?
One county service officer.
And they have the most veterans?
52,000 veterans.
What?
He can't do outreach. He can't do stuff like that. He's in his office all day long. He can only do what he can do.
He's got to be miserable.
He calls me and he says, how do you do it? So the
Yeah.
numbers just came out. Every year the numbers come out as far as economic impact.
Uh-huh.
The economic impact for Montgomery County has been the highest in the state of Tennessee for the last 5 years.
You're damn right.
$387 million was brought into Montgomery County last year. $387 million brought in as an economic impact. That was an increase of last year alone, $60 million. That's the highest in the state of Tennessee.
What made
on
it?
one
What made
single.
it increase?
I think it was the outreach that we've done. Our team has done.
Uh-huh.
To get out there, to do the events, and all the promotion
Yeah.
that you would have done last year, but you're doing now.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
But I think it's just being out there. I've got to do
No,
it.
I love it.
I'm from
Hey,
New York. We're
where
the
we
same.
come from,
Yeah.
busting balls is a sign
Yeah.
of cohesion.
Right.
Right.
But I've lost
chops, busting chops. Sorry.
I've lost most of my accent, but I didn't sound that bad. But I did
that bad?
back in the day.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
But I think that's what it was. It was just the team. It's not me. It's the team.
Right.
I'm the newest member of the team, but it was, I've got a little bit of sales background. When I did retire, I got into medical sales. So what's easier to sell than free service?
Right.
I'm out there in the community. The team's out there in the community, and the employers. When I tell an employer, if you got an employee that you think you're going to lose because of you just can't get them that extra money. You can't give them that extra money. They're getting ready to have a kid or buy a house, or they just, hey, I just need $100 raise a month. If they're a veteran, they come see us.
There might be a chance to find where that money can be allocated.
Correct. So 10% is $110 a month, tax free. So from 10% all the way up to 100% disability rating, which is $3,200 a month. So just that couple $100 a month, if we can find something in their medical records, if we can find, combat arms, the biggest thing, hearing. If you got hearing problems, we can service connect that, or we can help get that service connected.
This is why we have to have the expensive headphones.
Right.
Okay, so we can
Sure.
hear actually.
Right. So that's the thing. But the longer they wait to come see us and file a claim, the harder it is.
Now, what about with the homeless veterans? All right, getting them to a state of not being homeless. How difficult is this?
They have to want it.
Okay. Yeah, I've had those conversations with some of my battle buddies.
Right. So
Interesting.
Montgomery County Coalition.
Uh-huh.
Sherry
Oh, yeah.
Pickering.
Oh, Sherry.
She's the one that connected us.
Mhm.
She's the one that connected
Absolutely.
us. Great
It's her birthday
organization.
today.
Is it her birthday?
Mhm.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Sherry.
So
birthday.
There's so many organizations in Montgomery County, and she brings us all together. So there's Urban Ministries, there's Operation Stand Down.
Right.
So
Right.
we're all partners together.
Good.
So if I can't find them a house.
Right.
I can start their benefits, and then I send them over to Dan.
And
I send them over.
Team.
So right.
Oh, I
So
love
it's a huge network.
United Way
Yes.
set up this shower up event that happens every Friday. And a lot of our homeless veteran population has been coming.
Yes.
And they've been more accepting of resources by coming to these events and getting clothes and food and showers and resources and being able to talk to people in an environment that they're comfortable in.
Andrew, what do you think? I'm sorry. Go on.
And then from that event, Sherry sends me veterans.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So-
great. It's connected. Right. Why do you think some of the homeless veterans don't want the help?
Some of it is the stigma.
Yeah.
Is that they don't want help, or they don't feel that they, it's the survivor's guilt. Whether they went to combat and came back, or they didn't go to combat. We have a whole generation of veterans that did not go to combat. It wasn't their fault.
Right.
Between the Vietnam War and 9/11, there was just nothing. So I see that every day. I have veterans come in and say, I don't qualify because I didn't go to war.
Right.
Even in our time, we have veterans that came in after 9/11 that just did not get deployed. And it wasn't their fault. They would have went if their unit went.
Some of them was their fault. I've served with a couple of those.
But they feel they don't qualify.
Yeah.
But if they
there's something.
If there's an illness or injury or something that happened, if they went to sick call, everyone goes to sick call. We look at those records, and if we can tie that to their service, or we can tie a current condition to their service, then they need to get compensated for that.
If you had something to say to a veteran out there who was just like, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm healthy, I do a radio show.
Right.
Like, what would you say to that veteran, though?
Give me an hour.
An hour.
Come talk to me for an hour.
Okay.
That's all I ask. And within that hour, I'll go through their medical records, we'll share stories, and we'll see how it can help.
Interesting.
But when I go out in the community and talk to the veterans, they always want to say, well, how long is it going to take? If you can dedicate 8 hours of your time to the process, the hour with me or someone from my team, then another 2 hours, 3 hours to the physical exams that you're going to have to go to.
You can bang it out in a week.
Right. So if you can take 8 hours of sick leave, if you can't, so if you take 1 day, throughout that whole process, and so the hour with me and someone or my team, another couple hours going to Nashville to do those physical exams, and then maybe another hour at your doctor to kind of get a current diagnosis, and then at the end, after you get the rating, another follow-up hour with me or one of my team to go over, okay, we like this, we don't like this, and then we can help with an appeal process. But 8 hours of your time, is that worth $100 a month for the rest of your life? Tax-free.
Minimum.
Now, I'm not
100%.
guaranteeing.
Right, but I mean, 10%.
But if it's worth 8 hours of your time to get some assistance.
Yeah.
But then I also talk about the veterans that if it's not for you, do it for your family. So get those connections, those service connections that you might pass away from.
Right.
If you had high blood pressure in the military, that's hypertension. If that's something you might pass away from, that would be a service-connected death. If you had diabetes while you were in the service, or the Vietnam-era veterans that served in Vietnam or the waters of Vietnam, that's a service connection. So that helps your family when you pass away. We're not going to live forever.
Right.
So if there's a condition that you're going to pass away from that could be service connected, that takes care of your family.
And if people have more questions, can they talk to you and your team on Monday at the ribbon cutting?
So we have ribbon cutting. We're moving in the plaza. This is a 76-year in the making to get to the space that we're at, and this was a city and county joint venture back in 1944. So 1944 is when the Montgomery County Veterans Services stood up right after World War II. They said, we need to help our veterans. We got veterans coming back. They need help. So city and county came together and said, we'll do joint venture. And then in the 90s, the county took it over. And Mayor Pitts has already said if the county dumps us, that the city will pick us up. But no, it's definitely. So we've grown from one part-time volunteer in 1944 to 9 full-time staff. Wow. So we have the largest veteran service office in the state of Tennessee. That's what I attribute that $60 million to. That's what I attribute to the $387 million. The most economic impact in the state of Tennessee comes from Montgomery County through the VA. So we have the highest numbers in the state. And I have other veteran service officers call me and say, how do you do it? I say, it's the leadership. Mayor Durrett sees that vested interest to help our veterans. So I don't bring money into Montgomery County government, into my office. The money doesn't come to our office. It comes to the county. So that's tax-free dollars. So that's houses, that's cars, that's radio shows.
Right. Eventually.
That's education, Austin P. So that's where those dollars go.
And knowing those numbers too, I mean that just incentivizes other veterans of the area to move into this area.
Correct.
To know that the leadership is here, and we want veterans in this area. They make great people to work for and work with.
Well, that's one thing that I asked Mayor Durrett when I first came on board. He said, "What's my breadth? How far can I go?" He said, "As far as you can drive." So we're not limited. We don't have to. We could close our doors and say, "Are you a Montgomery County veteran?" No. Well, you need to go to your part-time veteran service officer. No, we don't do that. We help veterans from any state, any county, any country. I've got veterans from other countries. We got veterans that live in Germany, in Puerto Rico, Mexico, South America. They come up to visit just to take care of their claims.
What if a veteran has passed, okay, and their offspring comes in?
Mm-hmm. Case in point, on Friday or Thursday, did a helped a surviving spouse.
Uh-huh.
Veteran passed away 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and she didn't know that there was death benefits. So as long as they've not filed, or if they did file and it was if like a Navy veteran that passed away of Agent Orange condition that was not service connected back before, was not recognized. If it is recognized now, then we can file.
Interesting.
So yeah, there's
It's
no
never too late.
There's never too late. There's no time limit.
Well, I'm going to be out there Monday. What time do you recommend people get to Veterans Plaza?
So we're going to start the ribbon cutting at 11 o'clock. I know it's going to be warm, but we'll be under the awning there out in front of our office. Suite 405 is where we're moving to.
Uh-huh.
We're going to social distance. We'll keep the distances. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask.
Yeah.
We are in phase 3, so it's on you. We're not mandating. I was tied to whether I should do this or not.
Yeah, you got to do it.
But I think it's because it's a good publicity. It gets our word out there, and if we can just get one veteran to get benefits from this event,
Right.
then it's worth it.
Plus, you got a cool DJ coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
heard that.
Lee Irwin, right?
Oh, no.
Lee's gonna be there.
Oh, I love Lee,
Yeah,
but
he's my
let me
buddy.
tell you, he can't DJ. Have you ever seen him try to motivate a crowd? I love you, Lee.
Yeah.
But let's
He's
just face the
awesome.
facts.
Now we're so I'm gonna have both mayors speak.
Cool.
Just because we're gonna have a special presentation by LG Electronics. They're gonna give us a donation, so we're excited about that. They've reached out. So it's going to be a great time. It's going to be quick. Typical ribbon cutting.
Yeah.
What can you do at a ribbon cutting? But
Get your picture taken from VIP.
Yeah, right. So it's promoting the team. I've got a great team that I work with. You see the new space, and the reason we got the new space was Mayor Dirt saw we needed to grow.
Yeah.
So it was the county investing in the veterans by growing our organization. So
I've seen the results.
It's going to give me more space, so I can have. Unfortunately, not this year. We can't hire anyone because of the COVID and the hiring freeze. But that'll give me next 10 years. I can grow into that space.
I love it.
Get more veterans. Because, like I was saying, that $387 million is only about less than half of the veterans in Montgomery County. Man. So I'm missing 20,000 veterans in Montgomery County that won't or can't come into our office.
Let's get them there.
Yeah. If they can't come to us, we'll go to them.
I like it.
Thanks, Joe, for having me on the show.
No, thank you for your
Bethany,
leadership.
I'll see you on Monday.
Yes, I'm
Bay,
so
if you can swing out. I know you're off for the week, but swing out.
Hey, let's do it. All right. Well, we do got to get out of here, but again, Monday. Yeah. Hey, vets. Even if you're not a vet, tag someone. All right. Let your battle buddy know that.
Everybody knows a veteran.
Yeah, it's the truth.
And it don't have to. That's when I do the outreach. Is, I say who's a veteran. They raise their hand. Who's a dependent of the veteran.
Right.
And then I say how many people know a veteran. Everybody's hands go up. Whether they have a neighbor or they worship with a veteran or they go to school with a veteran. Everybody knows a veteran, and when they have that a veteran say, man, I need some help. Do you know where to go? And they say, man, all they just I know a guy.
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
I got a guy.
Go down to Veterans Plaza.
I love it.
Yeah.
I know a guy. He's at Veterans Plaza.
Yeah.
Bethany, what'd you learn on the show today? Anything stand out for you?
Oh yeah, I learned what a huge economic impact our veteran service organization and office has. That's crazy. We should do a feature on you in the Business Journal.
Yes.
Coming up in this quarter.
Let's do
because
it.
that's amazing. So yeah, that was crazy.
VIP Clarksville Magazine coming out next week. Yeah. Old seniors edition. Right.
Senior salute in the real estate issue.
Okay, my bad. Nice job today, Bethany.
Thanks for having me on.
Andrew, what'd you learn on the show today? Anything stand out for you?
Well, just the support. I learned a little bit more about you.
Oh yeah.
Did you wear the flag on?
Oh, I
on
love
your
it.
shorts.
I love it.
What? Yeah.
There's my flag.
Well, your new space.
Yeah.
So hopefully this isn't the last time I'm on.
Oh.
And next time I come, there'll be more than a little 1x2 sticker on your front door.
I know. I can't wait. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. You should have seen this place before. What it looks like now too. Oh. But yeah, every month we'll have you on. Thank you, brother, for coming. Babe, what'd you learn on the show today?
The parking lot ain't still.
Oh, my God. Chipotle.
I want to see what happened with
Yes.
that.
Yep. Again, don't always jump to a conclusion. Look at all the facts and everything. All the video. I can't wait for the rest of the surveillance. And what did I learn on the show today? Oh, the NFL's crazy. I learned, and yeah, that I'm proud of you. All of you. I'm proud of America, and I hope you enjoy your 4th of July. Even though there's not a lot of fireworks going up, please stay safe out there when you do your own. And yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Not only just at Veterans Plaza, but back here on the Joe Padula Show. And yeah, it's where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.